Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at. I hope you're all having a beautiful, prosperous, successful day. I just wanted to share a few words of wisdom from the scripture that I found. Well, not necessarily found. God guided me towards these scriptures. And it's just one of those prayer moments and talks you have with God that kind of directed me to these scriptures. So it's Isaiah 32, and its title is Safe Houses and Quiet Gardens. And it talks about like how anyone who looks will see, anyone who listens will hear. The impulsive will make sound decisions. The tongue-tied will speak with eloquence. No more fools become celebrities. No crooks be rewarded with fame. No, for fools are fools, and that's that. Thinking up new ways to do mischief. They leave a wake of wrecked lives and lives about God, turning their backs on the homeless, hungry, ignoring those dying of thirst in the streets. And the crooks, underhanded sneaks, they are. Intentive in sin and scandal, exploiting the poor with scams and lies, unmoved by the victimized poor. But those who are noble make noble plans and stand for what is noble. And that is from Isaiah 32, from verses 2 through 8. And I was just flabbergasted by how on point it was and relevant towards what is happening at this moment in time everywhere. It's happening everywhere. It hasn't stopped throughout history. History repeats itself. When people don't learn, a cycle just continues until that cursed cycle is broken. People actually wake up and realize that this is not the way. But until people learn to stop just being evil and taking advantage of those with vulnerabilities, it's a constant cycle. Like hurt people, right? And most people who are full, like they've hardened their hearts to the point where they do not have any empathy. They have no feeling. There's nothing in there. They're pretty much soulless. At that point, there is an entity that takes over, and it's very ungodly at that point. And there's just a lot that needs to be said about what's happening. It's like money can only get you so far with certain things, and material things don't last forever. People don't understand that. How do I say this? Say it's just like half of these people that have status, any type of social, social front, it more so is not what it seems. It's not what you think it is. There's a ball and chain attached to every title or so, I would say, to gain that, I guess, name. What would you like? Name, a title of sorts. What do you call it? When people are just trying to climb up the ladder, social ladder. That's what it is. It's a social ladder that people climb to create a name and title for themselves that they feel makes them important. But do you know who you are without that title? Do you have anything beneficial to offer the world, like truth, guidance, healthy? People don't think about these things unless they're actually dying or in dire need of some sort of antidote of mental health, disease, or they're in trouble with like the legal system. You know, people think money can get them out of anything, but that is definitely not always 100% all the time. It's same as, like I said, like throughout history, like how history repeats itself. It's been proven that that type of lifestyle doesn't necessarily sustain. It's not substantial. But to each its own. You know, it's a choice people make, and it's one of those things. Are you wanting to be a part of the healing of like healing the planet, healing the earth, not being part of the destruction of it, and that contemplation and prayer led me, or God guided me, He guided me towards another chapter, and this is Isaiah 24 verses 15 through 13, and it's earth polluted by its very own people. Earth is polluted by its very own people who have broken its laws, disrupted its order, violated the sacred and eternal covenant. Therefore, a curse like cancer ravages the earth. Its people pay the price of their sacrilege. They dwindled away, dying out one by one. No more wine, no more vineyards, no more songs or singers. The laughter of castanets is gone. The shouts of celebrants gone. The laughter of fiddles gone. No more parties with toasts of champagne. Serious drinkers gag on their drinks. The chaotic cities are unlivable. Anarchy reigns. Every house is boarded up, condemned. People riot in the streets for wine, but the good times are gone forever. No more joy for this old world. The city is dead and deserted, bulldozed into piles of rubble. That's the way it will be on this earth. This is the fate of all nations. An olive tree shaken clean of its olives, a grapevine picked clean of its grapes. It's more true than it is false. If you can point out the false in what I just read, or the lie, feel free to comment, message on the platform. And we can talk about it, like have a serious discussion. Because I'm open to listening and talking, just being respectful towards each other's differences and understandings. Because I don't see the lie in this. I don't see anything but truth in what is actually happening in this day and time. And it's been happening throughout history because, like I said, when the world and people have not healed their own traumas, the evil that has been constantly done throughout time, it's all these cycles just repeat itself. It's just a constant reset of nonsense, just in a loop. People don't realize that the earth has a time frame of when God created every atom, every cell. And within those structures, cells and atoms are created to regenerate. And so is the earth. The earth can regenerate. To do so, it does need to heal. So just like a disease, a virus of sorts, the healing process starts by getting, like you have to get rid of what's called the cause of what is making that person sick. If I'm wrong, correct me. Like I ask God every day, correct me, protect me, and redirect me if I am wrong. It's one of those things where people need to talk about it, and I am open to hearing what anyone has to say. As long as we're respectful towards each other, feel free, make a comment, or message, whatever you want to call it. But that is all I kind of have to say at this time. I hope you all had a happy turkey holiday, and stay safe. God bless.